Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh coming to you with another Barefoot shoe review. And today, as you might have guessed, we're doing Barefoot, B-E-A-R, foot. Barefoot, the animal barefoot, makes barefoot, B-A-R-E, barefoot shoes. Imagine that, barefoot, barefoot. So before we jump into the review though, real quick, as usual, the usual YouTube stuff, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, subscribe, notify, so that you catch my videos when they come out. You don't want to miss them. Beyond that, you're going to want to follow me on Instagram at Barefoot Shoe Josh. Barefoot Shoe Josh on Instagram. Why? Because I do more detailed reviews there than what I do here. You get some additional information there. Also, cool pics of barefoot shoes on your Instagram feed. I take pictures of all the shoes, different angles, and all this kind of stuff. So if it's something you're missing on the video, it's probably there on Instagram. Check it out. Subscribe. Thanks for doing that. Let's jump into the review. All right. As I mentioned, the company is Barefoot, B-E-A-R foot. And it was founded, if you haven't heard of it, it's founded in 2019. That's like 5 years ago now. They've been around. Founded in 2019 by two co-founders, Ryan Bothun and Chris Duffin. And Chris Duffin is the one you see all over social media and all that stuff. He's kind of a big personality. He's a weightlifter and all that stuff. And that actually is how the company was founded. He is the only human to squat and deadlift 1,000 pounds for repetitions. Now, I'm not a bodybuilder. I don't know all the ins and outs of the technicals of that, but any human that's lifting 1,000 pounds is doing some crazy feats. No pun intended. But so anyway, in the course of doing this weightlifting, he damaged his body, injured his body. And in the course of rebuilding his body, he decided to start from the ground up with his feet. And hence he ended up discovering barefoot shoes, and with the advice of medical professionals, developed these barefoot shoes and the Barefoot Shoe Company. This model here is the Barefoot Oso. Woohoo! Oso, another word for bear. And they have another one called Ursus, another word for bear. And you notice a theme here? Okay, so, but the company Barefoot, they founded with what they call an anti-granola, quote-unquote, approach to barefoot shoes. Granola meaning like, the kind of hippy-dippy kind of feel a lot of barefoot shoe companies have, which, I'm from California. I was always told California is the land of fruits, flakes, and nuts, the granola state. I'm down with it. I'm fine with that, whatever. But they developed what they call an anti-granola approach to the barefoot shoe world, meaning comfortable, convenient, durable, for everyday blue-collar, hard-working people, okay? So versus, some fancy schmancy, whatever kind of thing. So that's their approach to the company. Let's dig into the specifics of the shoe. Now, of course, it's a barefoot shoe company. They named the company Barefoot, so all of the four barefoot shoe values that we cover regularly here on the channel are all intact here for this shoe, meaning zero drop from heel to toe, perfectly flat surface to stand on. There's no arch support on the inside because your arches are fine the way they are if you don't ruin them by using arch support. Next, you have anatomically foot-shaped shoes, means shoes shaped like a human foot, not this pointy, crazy nonsense in the conventional shoe world that we ended up with over time. Lastly, you have typically thin, flexible soles with a good amount of ground feel, where you can feel the ground and stay in touch with your environment. Now, here I'm going to show you these here. The stack height on these, everything included, is 7 millimeters. So it's kind of a comfortable medium, kind of thinner, but still pretty stable and pretty sturdy. So, some 7 millimeter shoes might be even more flexible than this, but, average conventional shoes, you can't do that. Nonetheless, so there you go. And we'll do the hot dog bun test. You can see it bends this way. We'll do the wave test. All right, twisty test. Look at that. Meaning you can wear these shoes and your feet can move like a foot ought to move and wants to move, and whatever you need to do, you can do it in these shoes. Now, as I mentioned, they have other models. Lace-up model is ideal for if you're a weightlifter. These are really popular in the training world. This company, Barefoot, especially their Ursus model, it's a lace-up, so obviously you get a little more clenched down on your foot, and it's not going anywhere. They made this for the more casual, everyday wearer like myself, so this is a perfect fit for me, this Oso model. And then they have those hardworking boots, and I'm sure they'll be coming out with more products as time goes on. So this is more like a stylish, convenient slip-on. This one is made of suede. Look at it, it's beautiful. I'm going to show you. Look, you can make little fuzzy, beautiful marks in the suede. Oh, I don't know about you, but I love the feel of suede. But they do have a heavy-duty canvas version of the shoe. If you're not into suede, or you don't want to do the, take extra care of your suede, there's a heavy-duty canvas version, and that same goes for those other shoes as well. What else? The colors they come in. This is called Badlands. It's kind of a tan beige, as you can see here, but they also have gray. They also have black, and that's about it. So awesome looking shoes, and you'll notice these two areas of elastic. So you see that stretches. See how that stretches there, and this can stretch here. Most barefoot shoes that have that is typically to accommodate different fits, but in this case they designed these uniquely with a collapsible heel, boop, so that you can, a lot of people do this with their shoes. They crunch their shoes and they end up ruining them, but these shoes are actually designed to do that, so that you can just now use it as a slide on, a slipper. Go outside, pull the heels on so you're a little more stable. Go inside, wear some slippers. Or keep them on as slippers when you go out and check your mail, take your trash cans in, get your newspaper if you're still reading newspapers these days. But anyway, cool convertible sort of shoe. Shoe to slipper, slipper to shoe. I love that. I love that sort of creativity in the barefoot shoe world when it comes in. So there you go. Now the uppers are made of a US sourced suede leather, which, as I mentioned, that's so beautiful. Look at that. And the lining, actually I'm going to do the footbed, is made of mestizo leather, which is a leather from Spain. Some say it's the best, nicest leather in the world. And the lining of the shoe is both mestizo leather and some fabric in there somewhere. It looks like all leather to me, but I'm assuming there's somewhere fabric that I just can't see with my eyes right now. It looks like maybe inside the heel. I don't know, it's hard to tell, but beautiful, heavy, just really nicely made. They are manufactured in Mexico. Barefoot is based in Fargo, North Dakota. As I mentioned, all the shipping and all that takes place there. All right. Oh, the shoes are made of rubber. And again, I mentioned 7mm total stack height. Mine are, now, as far as fit-wise, these are nice and wide. Mine are a US men's 11. There's no measurement of the width on the website, and the insole is not removable. So I couldn't just put a ruler straight on top of it, but I did the best I could here, feeling with my hand where's the inside of the shoe and all that stuff. 11 centimeters wide. My feet are 11 centimeters wide, and I can barely ever find shoes that fit me. These guys fit me. They also, I have kind of a medium to higher volume feet, meaning taller from the bottom of my sole to the top of my foot. And sometimes shoes can be uncomfortable for me across the top as a result, but these guys fit me, and maybe even a little room to spare. And they could even accommodate more because of these, elastic areas. So if you have little tiny narrow feet, or very low volume feet, or both narrow and low volume, these may not fit you right. But if you have wider, higher volume feet, these are probably going to be a great option for you. I've already tried them on my feet. I know they fit me amazing. So what I'm going to do is, of course, finish out the specs here and stuff, and then I'm going to show them to you on my feet. Then I'll wear them for a few days, come back and give you my final thoughts, my final review at the end, all right? So there you go. Beautiful shoes. And what else? The weight. They are lightweight. Only 10 ounces for a US men's size 10. Nice and light. And the price is, for the suede version, $109, and for the canvas version, $99. But if you use my information right here in the video description, which currently my discount code, but it could change over time. My current discount code is Joshua10. Use that discount code at checkout, Joshua10, you'll save 10%. So 10, 11 bucks you save. So now you're at 90 or 100 bucks, depending if you do canvas or suede. Lastly, something interesting that they developed that I've never seen another shoe company do. They call it insurance. Get it? Insurance, but insurance on your shoes. For $1 a month, you can pay it, and basically you get repair or replacement of your shoes as long as you keep paying that $1 a month. So buy one pair of shoes, pay $1 a month, and you have an everlasting pair of shoes, essentially. I thought that was pretty awesome. Good thinking, man. Creative thinking, you guys at Barefoot. So, as I mentioned, I'm going to try them on, check it out, see what they look like on my feet. I'm going to do a little dance and all that stuff. And you can see them, and then I'll wear them, come back with my final thoughts. Thanks for watching. See you in a minute. All right, everybody. So here are my conclusions, my final thoughts on the Barefoot Oso model shoe. Love it. I've been wearing it for a few days. You know, they're not a running shoe. They're not a hiking shoe, so I haven't done like any dramatic activities with them. By the way, I should show you the sole really good there. See that sole? It's not a hiking shoe. It's a casual, convenient, everyday sort of shoe. And for me, with wide feet and higher volume feet, this is a perfect fit. Actually, they were even what I would call roomy, which is a rare thing for me, feeling pretty roomy. So if you have high volume feet, there's a really good chance this is going to suit you well. Wide feet, yes. I mentioned that earlier in the video. But yeah, comfortable, casual, no weird, uncomfortable areas in the shoe. I've been wearing them without socks the whole week. So that's all there is to say. Good price, good company. If you want to save the money, don't forget to use my information down below in the video description so that you can save a little cash. Always nice. Thanks for doing that. Appreciate it. And that's it. Catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.